So hi, my name is Lori. We have Samantha with us today, and you're likely watching this on the playback. So I'm Lori, and I teach yoga. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a yoga flow today. Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. I like to put my hands on my thighs, and I also am going to try not to talk a ton throughout this to give you some time to breathe. So go ahead and take 3 deep breaths in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Again. Go ahead and let your chin come to your chest. Breathe. Interlock your fingers behind your head and let your elbows come down. Hi there, Summer. Breathe. Walk your fingertips to the top of your head. Give a gentle pressure and breathe. Release your hands to the ground, forehead to the ceiling. Breathe. Shoulders away from your ears. Go ahead and bring your gaze neutral. Let every bit of tension from the top of your head come all the way to the floor. So let go of anything you're holding. Your jaw releases, your tongue releases, shoulders release. Anything you're squeezing in your belly, just release. 3 more deep, slow breaths. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. So as you breathe, try to only move the hand on your chest. Two more, only moving your belly hand. Raise your hands up to the ceiling. Scoot back. You're going to grab your left wrist with your right hand, pulling to the left. 3. Same thing other side. Breathe. Now you're going to take your hands, cross your wrists, and clasp your hands, and breathe. You can let yourself sway to one side. And the other. Good job. Place your left hand down, right side comes up and over. Breathe. Right side down, left up and over. Go ahead and come on to all fours. Find your child's pose, so your toes are going to be touching, knees or heart. Slide forward, trying to get your heart to the floor. Take some deep, slow breaths here. Walking your hands to the left, right hand on top, and breathe. Walk your hands to the right, left on top and breathe. Come on to all fours. Go ahead and let your belly fall toward the floor, tailbone and head come up. Breathe. Breathe out, back comes up, head comes down. Again, breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Once more. Back to a neutral spine. Kick out your left tailbone and look back. Stretching that right side. Breathe. Same thing, right side. Plant your left hand down, right hand comes up. Reach up and stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out, thread through. You can drop to your right shoulder and hold, or you can push up with this left hand and or let your left leg slide away. Back to all fours. Left hand up, stretch, breathe, thread through. Hold, push up, or slide away. And back to all fours. Arms up high. Hands to heart. 2 more. Raise up, bring your left leg out. Let your left side slide down, right comes up and over. Breathe. Hold that. I'm going to step back a bit so you can see me better. Okay, from here, we're going to bring our right hand under our shoulder. Left side comes up. So outside ankle to the ceiling. Breathe. On your next exhale, meet your elbow to your knee. Breathe. Perfect. Come down. Arms up high. Hands to heart. Right leg out. Right hand slides down. Left comes up and over. Breathe. Bring your right hand down, or sorry, left hand down directly under your shoulder. Right side up. Breathe. Bring your knee to your elbow. Hold. Down to all fours, arms up high. Hands to heart. We're going to walk out. We're hinging forward, we're still on our knees. Let your elbows slide down your side, coming onto your chest. Elbows are under shoulders, fingertips are forward. Raise up with a back bend. Breathe. If you have any lower back issues, hold here. If not, place your hands under your shoulders and raise up for seal. Push back to child's pose. Walk back out one more time. We're hinging forward. Let your elbows slide down. Raise up, but we're going to come into a cactus. Hands down, push back, plant your feet and push back into a down dog. So your head is lower than your bottom, pedal your feet up and down. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top. If you want to hop, bend your knees, raise your bottom and feet up and forward. Arms up high, forward fold, halfway lift, walk out. It's probably the easiest today. Find your high plank. Let your elbows slide down and raise your chest. Bonus points if the bottom or the top of your feet are on the floor and your knees are off the ground. Breathe. Well, push back, plant your feet. Find your down dog. Pedal your feet up and down. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top. Arms up high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Walk out to your high plank. Elbows slide down, chest comes up. Flip your feet, push back to down dog. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top. We're gonna add something to this one. Arms up high, forward fold. Halfway lift. Walk your hands out to high plank and hold. Breathe. You can hold here. I'm gonna show you two different side planks though. So right hand is down, heels come to the right, left hand comes up. Breathe. Bring your left hand back down, heels come to the left, right hand comes up. Breathe. Come back down. You can do that same exact one if you want to go for a step further. Put your weight on your left foot, bend your right leg, bring it under and through. Left arm up. Left hand back down, back to your high plank. You want to slide your heels to the right and do that first plank you can. If not, you want to try the second one. Put your left or right foot down. Bend your left to bring it under and through. Breathe. Plant your hand, find your high plank, slide your elbows and raise your chest. Breathe. Push back to down dog. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top. Arms up high. My 4-year-old's talking to me. I'm teaching a class, but let us see. Arms up high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Go talk to your dad. Go talk to your dad.
She said
Go talk
she
to your dad.
ate all of the cookies.
Go talk to your dad. They're fighting over cookies. Y'all all know how this goes. So arms up high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Make sure your feet are about 2 fists apart. Then sink your bottom. Raise your chest and ears for chair. Breathe. Bring your hands to heart. Bring your left elbow on top of your right thigh, give or take. Trying to stack your elbows. Breathe. I have to scoot up so you can see me, but hold that position. Keep all your weight in your right foot. Walk or slide your left foot back for a lunge. Let your left hand down, right arm up. Touch the floor, drop your back knee, raise up, and turn so you can see me. Arms up high, hands to heart. Bring your left hand back, ideally on your heel, but it can go on your lower back. Right hand up, breathe. And forward. Straighten that front leg, forward fold. Trying to leave space between neck and chest. Breathe. You need to give a little bend in the knee to make this next part comfortable. Go ahead, but go ahead and plant your left hand and raise your right. And also leave this arm down. Breathe. Now take your outside right ankle to the top left, letting your knee come down. And find a comfortable position for half pigeon. Take some deep, slow breaths here. Go ahead and come up, raise your chest, raise your back toes off the floor, if you can see mine. They don't have to do anything else, but the goal is to plant your right hand and reach for your left foot, the inside of your left foot. And you can also try to take it a step further and get it into the crook of your elbow, but that is step 3. Release that foot, left forearm down, oops, right arm up. Breathe. Down. Let your right side come onto the floor. We're going to do some leg stretches. Yeah, how I can best sit. There we go. Okay, so your arms are, or your legs are wide. You're going to pull up tall and walk your fingers forward. So to gain flexibility, we can't bend our knees. So keep your legs straight. If you go down less, that's okay. But keep the legs straight, otherwise we're like giving them an easy out. Go ahead and bend, breathe. One more breath. Raise up and face your knee with your right knee with your chest. Roll down. Ideally, try to get your belly onto your thigh. It may or may not ever happen, but that's our goal. So we're not wanting this. Breathe. Raise up just a bit. Let your right side come in front. Left arm comes up and over. Breathe. Probably feel that in your left hip. Raise back up. Face your left knee with your chest, forward fold. Raise up a bit, left side down, right arm up and over. Back top. Bring both legs in front of you, forward fold. Leaving space. Okay. Bring the sole of your left foot against your right thigh or shin, just anywhere but your knee. Slide down and breathe. Back up. Switch. Left leg is long. Breathe. Place both of your feet together, forward fold. Place your right foot under your left, left under right, so crisscross, but your right leg is under first. Forward fold. And back tall. Take your right or left knee in your elbow, grabbing the top of your ankle and lifting up this leg, almost like you're holding a baby, just to get that left hip open. You could hold this or do our next step. Our next step is grabbing the outside of your left foot and trying to raise it long. As you're doing this, don't collapse back. Try to come up forward. If you want to put a hand on your head for balance, you can. And whether or not it's straight is 100% hamstring. So we may or may not be there today. That's okay. We'll get there. Breathe. Release it. Bring it in front of your face. Straighten. Release. So left leg comes under right, or left foot comes under right. Right foot comes under left thigh. Right foot comes under left thigh. Let me say that one more time. Left foot comes under right thigh. Right foot comes under left, okay? Forward fold and breathe. This cueing is confusing anyway in a live class, in a normal brick and mortar class, but then when I see my image, it makes it twice as complicated. Breathe. And you raise up. Grab that side one more time. Hold or grab the outside of that right foot, bringing it to the side, straightening it. If you're locking your knees really hard, go ahead and give it a little bit of a rest and bend it. And again, if yours looks more like this, that's okay. That's okay. That's how we get to here. That's step one. Here's step two. All a process. We'll get there. Breathe. Then bring it closer in front of your face and straighten as much as is comfortable. Remember, your belly's not sinking back. Bring it forward. Okay. Grab the outside of both of your legs. Bring them up. This is step one. This takes a lot of core balance. So if your back and belly are doing this, push them forward, but find this position. If you feel comfortable here, let's do that a little bit. If you find this position comfortable, doesn't feel too much of a stretch, go ahead and work on opening and lifting. Let me scoot up. There we go. That's still not helping. All right, I'm not gonna do this on camera, but you know what I mean. There you go. Perfect. Okay, and then when you're done with that, go ahead and find that position again. Breathe. And try to push through forward. So whether or not they straighten is pure hamstring, but holding the balance is core. Breathe. Beautiful. Bring your feet behind you. Plant your hands. Push back to down dog. Pedal your heels up and down. Your heels go closer to the ground now than they did earlier. Look between your hands. Walker hop to the top. I'm going to turn to my side, arms up high, forward fold, halfway lift. Touch the floor, making sure that your feet are 2 fists apart. Find that chair, so sink your bottom, raise your arms and chest, breathe. And turn this way. Hands to heart, right elbow to left thigh, breathe. Put all your weight on your left foot, walk or slide that right foot back for a lunge. Breathe. Face the floor, drop that back knee. Straighten your front leg forward, forward fold. Go ahead and put your right hand down and turn your chest toward the left wall. Ideally lifting your arm. If that feels too intense in your knee, that's totally okay. Chest to the wall. Back down. We're going to take our outside left ankle to the top right. Coming down. Find a comfortable half pigeon and breathe. Plant your hands and raise your chest. Bring those back toes off the floor. Breathe. You can plant your left hand and reach towards your toes if you choose. Drop your back foot. Right arm down. Left arm up. Breathe. Plant your hands. Bring your toes together. Separate your knees. Slide your hands forward for child's pose. Take a few deep, slow breaths. Walk onto your belly. If you can't be on your belly, go ahead and hold your child's pose. Walk onto your belly if you can. Place your right ear on the floor. Arms are beside you with your palms facing the ceiling. Breathe. Place your left ear down and breathe. Plant your hands, push back to child's pose. Breathe. Come up and come into half frog. So half frog is almost child's pose, but our feet aren't touching. So this left knee is going to come out more. Ideally, both are coming out. It's almost like a bent split. But if that doesn't feel quite comfortable yet, do a half. So we're just going to slide our left side down. Our feet are not touching. Take some breaths, try and open up that left hip. Come back through center, let your right knee slide out. Breathe. Beautiful. Bring your knees back together. Find a comfortable seated position. Do just a few more quick deep breaths, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of things I'm doing with my kids to keep them calm because they need it. just like we do. So hands on thighs, release everything to the floor. Take some deep, slow breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your chin to your chest, hands together, thumbs to forehead. Thank you guys so much for taking time for yourself today, for putting your oxygen mask on first, for giving yourself grace on anything hard and being proud of anything easy. Namaste. Thank you guys. And so, quick little 1-minute thing that I've been doing with my kids. I'm hoping to do a kid yoga this week and record it. But I've been teaching them to have their fingertips up and say, I am calming down. And then breathe through their nose and out through their mouth. And it's really huge for my guys. And it's to the point now, I've not even done it a ton, but doing kids yoga weekly, now I can just tell my 4-year-old, calm down, and he'll go, I am calming down. So wanted to share that. Hopefully that helps you guys, but you guys have a great day. It's good to see everybody that came and everybody on the playback. I'm gonna come here and hit stop record.